Hey, what's going on out there? This is your guy, Big B again, man. Just chiming in. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about this transfer portal stuff. Look, I know we've touched on it before, um, but let's talk about it again. We can be successful with the transfer portal. Kansas State can absolutely be that, but we have to lean into it. Look, we have an opportunity to be really good here in the next couple of years. I think Kansas State has the opportunity to make the playoff. Yeah, that was going to require having good seasons, winning the Big 12, but we have things in place. Now, do we need to add to that? Of course we do. Is the transfer portal replacing high school recruiting? No, you can't do that. Look what they're doing in Colorado. That's not going to be sustainable. You have to have high school recruiting, but that doesn't mean that you can't lean into the transfer portal and be successful. If we can lose guys, we can also get guys. Now, what that's going to mean is we're going to have to allocate some resources to that. And we have the resources. I know a lot of people say, well, we don't have the money and we don't have the money as all these other places. Well, look at the facilities that Kansas State has been able to build over, let's call it the last 7 years, 5 to 7 years. Ton of resources, ton of facilities. And you're telling me that you don't have $200,000 that you can spare a year to pay 2 people that are in charge of the transfer portal? Absolutely, we do. And that can come from anywhere. It doesn't have to just come from one specific place. It can come from a multitude of avenues for that resource. But that's what you have to do. That's what other schools are doing. And I don't mean the schools like Texas that have all the money in the world. There are other schools at our level that are doing this. We just have to be a part of it. Now, do we want to be a part of it? I think we should. I know people are going to say, oh, it's ruining college football. No, it's not ruining college football. Even if you think it's ruining college football, I'm not here to change your mind. But what I am here to tell you is not going anywhere anytime soon. So we might as well use it to our advantage. And when I mean use it to our advantage, I mean year-round participation. I mean diving in all times, all year long. Using it as guys are in, we need to evaluate those people. We need to find out who are the best at every single position, not necessarily just a position of need. At every position, bring in more than what you need. It's okay to have an influx of talent at one position that you may be good at, but that's okay. Talent is talent. It is okay to bring in an influx of talent. Do it. Try it. See what happens. Again, it's not all the big boys or the perceived big boys that are doing this. It's at every single level. They're using the transfer portal to their advantage. It doesn't have to be what a lot of K-State fans perceive as, well, we're just building up our guys so they can go off for other places. I'm not saying that that isn't true, but what I'm also saying is we can also be the beneficiary of that. It isn't just Kansas State losing guys. Every single school is losing a ton of guys. There was so much panic this year that we had lost all these guys to the transfer portal. What was going on with the program? Nothing. And it turned out everybody lost just as many guys as Kansas State did. And all of that seemed to just quiet down once people started to realize, oh, yeah, the reason that everybody left is because we were going to a bowl game and guys got out early. And they'd already made their decisions that they were leaving. That's okay. It is what it is. But I'm just saying that Kansas State has to be a part of that. We have to be a program that says, you know what? We're diving into this transfer portal head first. And if we fail at it going 100 miles an hour. Don't fail because we didn't try, because we didn't do enough. It seems like we're sticking our toe in when our whole body should be in. Don't just stick your toe into this and to say it doesn't work. Everybody else has jumped in. We got to jump in with it, people. We got to jump in with it. I appreciate you guys joining me and always taking the time to like and subscribe to my YouTube page, man. I appreciate it. We're growing. We just hit the 4,000 mark, man, and it's all because of you guys. I appreciate it. You guys have a good one.